So, hello guys. I decided to make a short recap of a trade I took on Friday. And it's nothing major. It was around 8R, but there were at least two more guys who took exactly the same trade with exactly the same setup, meaning it was a mechanical trade. And it was very well set up for us to understand why it reacted the way it reacted. So, let me get a bit into it. So first of all, Thursday. So we are talking about Friday. Thursday was bearish, as you can see here. As you can see, it tapped into this zone here. This was one of the possible reactive areas for intraday trading. On 1 hour, when I came into the market, what I saw was Asia consolidating. And on 5 minutes, I saw this zone here, which gave me a sweep of the lows and a sweep of these highs. And this was one of the failures to swing, meaning we are reacting of external liquidity. And because of that, I was expecting price to start developing to the other side. So I needed a confirmation to trade that. And first of all, Frankfurt opening gave me this nice confirmation for me to start looking for entries towards the bullish side. And the only entry that I was interested in was this zone here, because this zone here took liquidity a certain way and created liquidity a certain way as well for me to take entry from. So because of that, when I jumped down to a entry time frame, I was just waiting for the zone to be tapped. And if this wasn't the case, and if the zone didn't tap, I wouldn't have gotten a trade. But let's just see what happened. So price tapped something in here. And for me, this wasn't the zone that would have given me the main reaction of the day. I was looking something above this area or this area right here. This is where I took profits right here. And the way the price developed was really simple. It took internal to internal liquidity, and then it targeted external, meaning I knew that my higher range internal liquidity will be swept. This is in general how the market behaves. So this gets run. Now this will be probably the target, and it will finalize the move. And I get my last sell, which is here. And my entry was exactly like that. The target was about 8R, which is not much considering the move itself. I think it was maybe a bit higher, the entry. I think I took around 5.5, and you can see my stop losses aren't that small. Maybe not that, I think 5.1, yeah, something like that. And we never push for small stop losses. I think it's a bad idea because in some cases you might just be wrong and it might sweep the lows. So smaller stop losses doesn't always help you with taking better trades or more odds. Most often it just ruins your psychology. So in this case, this was the tap into it, sell to buy, range rebalance. And what happened next was price broke out, and it was pretty much expected that this zone will be run because the way it was formed, it was already mitigated. So in that case, what we were waiting for is for price to actually push up, and it was slow but sure process to get here. You could have gotten an entry right here. In any case, you could have gotten a re-entry. And there were so many entries here. There was even a build-up and inducement of that build-up as well. And once that broke out, I knew that the target was met. And yeah, around here, I think I finalized my profits. I took some partials in this area, which was nothing major, I think 30%. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But the whole move itself was really clean and was really nice to hold because it only took like 4 hours or 5 hours. And considering it's a Friday, sometimes I can even hold until late in the evening. So for me, it wasn't that bad. And yeah, overall, the move was clean. The entry was clean. The entry was very mechanical. There was no doubts in my mind that it will continue because of the way the pullback was happening, of the way the zone left. And there were also 2 more guys in our group that was taking the same trade. So I was like, okay, this is even nicer then. And yeah, we all made money. So this is a short recap from me, Precision Elite Coach Peach. And yeah, guys, have a nice next week.